Welcome back there from the short break. We are underway here in the fourth match. Should be continuing the fine form of this match so far. 41-year-old Vladimir Samsonov against young gun, the fiery Russian, Aleksandr Shibaev.
Using forehand, you can try.
A little bit of last-minute advice there from JJ. Trying to get Samsonov out of the blocks. He was a little bit slow to start a few days ago.
Come on.
A lot of mutual respect between these two players. Spend a lot of time together. Seen them in the practice hall every day at the Australian World Tour. The World Tour that Mr. Samsonov managed to win this year to chalk up a 27th title.
Vladimir Samsonov, of course, many of you know, age 41, getting a little bit on, but no one seems to tell him that.
As the camera pans round, a lovely look at the Shibaev forehand. Current ranking of 28, has been as high as 21 in the world.
We're that close to the action there. Just before Shibaev changed to the backhand, cameraman got a bit nearly got a whack there.
And we still have Hari Kali of Malaysia in the best seat in the house.
Stop. First game, Samsonov of TJJ to serve, low.
I'm sure we'll witness the usual Samsonov fluent pendulum serves.
1-0.
So as we've touched on before, these guys know each other very well, practice with each other a lot in the World Tour. So this could be a close one.
Love 2.
Samsonov, like a bit of a sponge there, absorbing all of Shibaev's power. Trying to use it against him. Looks so fluid from back of the court.
That was quick from the Shibaev racket. Really accelerates through the ball on that extended forehand.
How much power can these two players create? Just magical stuff there, going tongue to tongue at the minute.
4-2.
Few whistles from the crowd. Really up for this one.
Very strong start for Shibaev. No signs of nerves.
2-6.
Always relaxes the underdog, I think. Having practice against someone as solid and as good as Vladimir Samsonov, it definitely bridges the gap between the players' normal levels.
Shibaev dealing with the change of pace there very well, firing his body into the forehand, deep into the Samsonov backhand.
7-4.
You don't want to serve too many times right onto that trademark Samsonov backhand wing. He's not going to miss many of those. Just going to say I was appreciating the way that Samsonov was playing there, the dead block, but then he actually confused himself. That ball checking up onto that top edge of his racket. That's a good miss from Shibaev, isn't it?
Yep, he's looking to be proactive on the table instead of reactive, as we've been saying time and time again. Same ball again, only just a little bit confused with a nice little chop block there from Samsonov. Just cutting down the pace to Shibaev.
Exactly, because I think when it goes to big loop-to-loop rallies, especially on the forehand side, Shibaev is favourite.
Eight, 7.
Concentration here.
Ball bending there away from Samsonov. Shibaev just adding a little bit of last second arc in the ball. You can see his forehand racket going the whole way across his body.
Eight, 9.
Very difficult to describe to you all at home how heavy that serve is. It doesn't look like he's doing much with that. Beautiful contact across the ball though. But it's an unforced error, and you will hardly see any of those off the Samsonov racket normally.
JJ there,
10-8.
just taking a little bit of reflection, thinking a little bit. This set is going to be over soon, so what can I tell Samsonov?
That's great play all round, and again that's just a typical example of both players knowing each other so well.
Samsonov did well there, absorbing the power the Russian was sending his way.
Player.
Just telling Shibaev to play, and he's in with a backhand serve. What a wonderful big hit that was. It maybe wasn't completely clean, but very deserving of that first set was the Russian.
But you win in the end, so maybe he's not better.
Players, time.
Come on, take it easy, stress down. Just play ball for ball. You play small steps, relax, believe.
As we know before, Shibaev can get a little bit heated, stress levels rising. Coach Michael May is just reminding him, keep relaxed, keep focused, breathe within points. You're playing a good level, keep it up.
Love 1.
Such a smooth backhand there from Samsonov. Right onto the wing, but if it's as smooth as that, it doesn't usually matter.
Better start from the Belarusian. He's right on this and he's keen to keep things moving.
Let's 2 love.
We don't see Samsonov flick that many balls, but he feels here that he has to be active, he has to be aggressive, or else the Russian will get in with a little bit more power.
1-3.
That was the right idea from Vlad there. The little slow flick into the middle. That would have worked. Back down in that receiving position.
Opting for the long push this time to the Russian's backhand, saying, come on, take a swing, I'm ready, waiting in the blocking position.
For 2. Play. For 2. 5-2.
A little bit of negativity there from the Shibaev camp. Michael May is just saying, relax, relax, keep going.
2-6.
Amazing how many times Samsonov opens up with less spin than you think.
Shibaev signaling there. He's trying to go over the ball, but there's nothing on it to use.
3-6.
A little bit better there from the Russian, making nice contact with the ball right in front of his body.
Got a wonderful contrast here in this film studio between the noisy crowd to our right and it being lovely and tranquil and comfortable over on the other side at the sofas.
8-3.
Right in the middle. There's a lot of intensity here. Samsonov building a comfortable lead.
Now, we saw this happen 2 days ago in Samsonov's match. Lost the first set easy, only to come out with a 3-1 win. Now, if this happens again, please come out of the blocks here in the second set. If Shibaev doesn't stop Samsonov's momentum, it is very difficult to deal with the Belarusian.
3-10.
And there it is. The Belarusian Vladimir Samsonov dispatching of Aleksandr Shibaev in that second set.
1 minute.
Beautiful forehand to finish.
You chop, you maybe have an opportunity the next, you know. Service good, but keep. You find a good opportunity, you serve. Backhand, it's good now, yeah? Continue. Sure, should we do that, yeah?
Time stop.
JJ,
Very nice.
very focused, some massive advice there.
Players change.
JJ always right on the Samsonov matches. A lot of
Third
respect
game,
between coach and
Samsonov
player.
To game to Samsonov to serve Lava. One love.
Amazing how comfortable Samsonov is. A wonderful little backhand serve, this one.
Now, when Samsonov gets into a flow like this, it's very hard to stop him. He plays with such nice, smooth shots. A lot of finesse, a lot of style kicking off the ball. A lot harder than it looks at home.
1-2.
Shibaev changing the length of the serve there. Not letting Samsonov open up. Just drifting a little bit longer than he thought.
That's a tough one because Vlad just cutting round the left-hand side of that ball. It makes it tough then to penetrate on your third shot.
Oh, he rarely misses one of those, ladies and gentlemen. Fresh air, even from the Belarusian.
And he was looking at us there in the commentary box. I don't know why he's looking at me.
2 in a row from the Vladimir Samsonov racket, going a little bit longer than usual. Usually see him so much more comfortable there in the backhand wing. Shows just how much pressure there is on the Shibaev forehand.
And for those of you just joining us, you couldn't have tuned in at a better time. You're watching two of the heavyweights in the game, the Belarusian and the Russian, going right at it here.
There we see just how useful it is to ride along with the shots. Hold the ball, hold the ball, hold the ball. Wait until you're in a good position, like Samsonov did, and then have a swing.
That's better fighting qualities from Shibaev. He needs to voice it up. That's the way that he plays. He's too quiet like Samsonov. It doesn't work for him. Well, a little nosedive down onto the Taraflex. That's all right if you can get back up though and find your concentration again.
Timo on the side there just having a little bit of a chuckle there to the replay.
7-5.
Little bit of negativity from Shibaev this morning. Complaining about either his backhand stroke or his backhand rubber. Either way, he doesn't seem to be too comfortable or too happy at the minute.
7-5.
Both benches glued to this one.
Well, this is an important one for Team Muse to try and lengthen their lead, sitting at 8-6 up at the minute. They don't want to give Samsonov another 2 games.
Strong confidence, high quality top spin, yeah, using your forehand sometimes. Now thinking this ball serve important.
Confirmation there from Zhang Zhiliang. First service after the timeout is key.
8-5.
Trying to give him some momentum after the 1 minute break.
8-5.
Here we go. Vlad with the serve. Didn't do too much there though. Long push. Pushed it back. Less than 8 minutes to go. It's all nicely poised.
7-8.
Rushing Samsonov a little bit there.
1 minute.
Absolutely, and it's pushed Samsonov to take his own time out. Interesting stuff here in the cavern. Pressure didn't look too much in Samsonov there. He always looks as cool as a cucumber. Both players in lovely apparel this morning. Nice little range that T2 has to offer.
They're selling some of the T2 merchandise in here as
7-8.
well. Some wonderful colours in store. But let's get back to the table tennis.
9-7.
That's not what you want from the Shibaev racket at this stage of the game. This is unusual now from Shibaev. This is the first match in the T2 system that he really seems to be negative.
Nice little flick right out of the park there. Even when you have Samsonov's wingspan Really tough to get out to that one. So Samsonov, he wants to win this set now. Try and get one of these two serves. And there it is, straight off. It's another very comfortable set from Vladimir Samsonov.
Game to Samsonov of Team JJ.
You can see, kill himself serve, you know? Yeah, 7-8. This is you can see that, you can feeling about that.
Time.
Yeah, now you serve, sometimes change. Yeah, don't only
Clear.
one way.
Fourth game, Shibaev to serve, Lovell.
So we're straight back to the table for game 4. Samsonov in the lead. And very deserving of his lead so far. Always tough when you're playing against someone that knows your game. A lot of concentration needed now if he's wanting to win this one and come away with that $1,000.
One all.
And with only 5.5 minutes remaining, if we don't get to the end of this set, it's whoever's leading that will count.
2-1.
And that will be 1 point towards their individual scores and for the team's overall score.
What a forehand winner cross court there for Samsonov.
1-3.
Playing with a little bit more power now. Trying to aggravate the Russian on the other side. Look, I can mix the game up. I'm going to keep you guessing.
Very good linking of shots there from the Russian's racket.
Three all. Three all.
Good air conditioning system that they have in here. But these guys are working so hard, the sweat just pouring off them.
Oh, another little cheap point from the Samsonov serve. Shibaev just not reading it. Having a little bit of trouble on receive this morning.
Three five.
Just brilliant the way that Vladdy can just ride the storm out there. Just soak up the power. And there is lots of power from that Shibaev racket, I can assure you of that.
Little fist pump there from Shibaev, trying to get himself a little bit more motivated. Still could be a little louder from the Shibaev court. Used to hearing him shout the house down.
Oh, lovely. Keeping the racket high. Nice little dispatching of the shot straight down the line.
Nice little change of play there from Samsonov. Not going long with the receive, just opting play another one short, trying to get Shibaev to come in, getting a loose ball in return.
Left. 6-5.
It's amazing just how Samsonov serve can just spray all over the table. Same action, but can go long, short, middle, wide.
5-7.
Right ball there from Shibaev. We've seen him use it against England's Paul Drinko the other day. Was working a treat then, just not getting to grips with it today.
He's focused right in for this one. Is Big Maze. How well Shibaev is sticking in there. Crowd are not so pumped for this one. I think it's just more appreciation all round of what they're seeing.
Last minute jump of the racket from Shibaev, adding a little bit more arc on the ball. Tough to deal with when the ball is that high.
It's much better from Shibaev as we're under a minute to go now. This 2-point lead could just be enough. Just to slow things down even now.
Player. Nine, 8.
We could see a sudden death here. Samsonov in at the table, ready to receive. Look, he's agitated.
And we've seen it, ladies and gentlemen. A
Please
yellow card.
9-8. Eight, 10.
I think it's fitting that Shibaev gets the first yellow card here.
Samsonov just throwing a serve in there, saying, I'm here, that was my serve.
Time off.
So two of the nicest lads on the tour. You have Vladimir Samsonov and Timo Boll. They're both really despondent at the moment, trying to continue the game, but the other player slowing it down. But that's what we have in the T2 system.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, but
Look at the anger there from the Belarusian. We're not used to seeing that at all. Look at this, so 26 forehand winners in the Vladimir Samsonov camp, only 14 for Aleksandr Shibaev.
It was always the bigger, fast rallies that suited Shibaev. The deft touch round the net, that's where it suited Vladimir Samsonov.
So I'm kissing the floor there.
And a wonderful match again we had in store. And I think it was fitting that both players ended in a 2-all draw.